Could have been easy. Okay, it's Friday, last job of the day. Woohoo! Got the 57 back again. I think you saw it briefly when I put gauges in it. But now that it has gauges, it has a check engine light, and now it has a check engine light that comes on. So we
can't win for losing.
Yeah. When they originally did the engine conversion, they didn't get the all the codes deleted out of the computer. So it's got a whole bunch of codes. So we got generator code, check engine light code, engine speed output, so the tach signal, and then the brake switch. So I got to hook up the HP tuners to it, delete those other codes. The PO101, I'll have to figure out what that's all about. So there's going to be a problem with the mass airflow system. We'll get those finished up, and while I'm working on this, we got
got all the construction next door, making all the noise. Yay!
Can't we just move out into the farmland again? Oh my goodness. I
know, we need to go visit Paul again. It's being quiet and nice down there. We're the ones making noise down there.
Yeah, that's the way it ought to be. But while I'm doing this, we got the boys inside doing their thing. So got Caden building a speaker bar for a customer's razor, and Kian's working on the blazer. So, well, it's easier if you do one hand. Okay. Because if you put pressure on this, it's going to be really hard to drag.
Ah, okay.
So you're just going to go like this, and you're just going to go about. Yeah. Nice.
That stinks.
Yeah, it's cutting the plastic on the other side.
Well, and just the plasma itself makes the stink too. That's all oxidized aluminum right there. So.
You got the shaft.
I always do. That's one thing about being a car guy.
You got
I always get shafted.
I got the shaft.
So I guess I get the gold mine if he gets the shaft.
It's usually how it works. They split it right down the middle, and she got the better half. Gave her the better half.
Yep. About 1.5 inches on it, I think. So about 34?
34 3/8.
Oh yeah, that's a lot better what you got to cut off of this one than the other one.
Yeah.
The other one, he needed to cut it like right here where there wasn't enough spline. Now he's got the correct length. But it was perfect because now he's got chromoly on both sides.
Wonder if he did that on purpose.
No, I didn't, actually. I didn't. I'd rather buy Firebird parts, so.
Yeah, I can't blame you for that.
Yeah, that's a lot cooler.
Where's your safety glasses?
Got the safety squints for the YouTube.
You mean I can't just go like this and close my eyes?
No.
Alright. Plug your ears.
I'm thinking that blade's pretty dull.
Huh?
I'm thinking that blade's pretty dull.
No.
That chromoly is...
Chromoly is hard. Did you just fix the color of my shirt while you're videoing?
Yeah, why?
Was my tag showing?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm a mom first and foremost.
Hey, at least she didn't lick her thumb.
That could have licked my finger and stuck it in your ear.
You better not.
Go. See, pretty easy, huh?
Oh, no. You gotta kind of pick it up and wiggle it until it gets down.
No finger stuff in there.
Cool. Let's see.
Touch the...
Yeah, it touches the plate.
Update on the 57 software. So I'm in HP Tuners, and what they've done is they deleted some of the codes as far as turning the check engine light on, but they hadn't disabled the code entirely, so it would show no mill light, which means it won't turn the light on, but it will store the code. So you have to switch it to no error reported. So they hadn't done that on 4 codes when they originally did this. And then on the P0101, the problem is this is an LS2 engine, so a 6-liter engine, but they used a 5.3 computer out of a truck, and they hadn't updated this volumetric efficiency table. So this is the calculated amount of airflow that's going to go into the engine at any given speed and load. It has to agree with this table, the mass airflow frequency. So this number has to agree with the VE table within a certain amount. And since both tables were still based off the 5.3 numbers, it was given all kinds of crazy stuff. So I had to go through and correct those to match the engine, and that should take care of all those codes. So I'm gonna go flash this into the computer and go drive it. See how it does.
Sorry guys, I'm not running down the road. Too many cars on this road. How's it going?
It's going good. I think I just got this open, so.
Pull her out, let's see it.
Yeah. Turned out alright, so. 245s. Just for the speaker bar on that Razor, so.
Look at you! All fabbing something up.
Well, it's not the first one, so.
Scatter, make sure there's no codes, but I think it's good to go home.
Awesome.
Runs good.
They're throwing the new spare on.
Well, we were going to. We tried to.
What's wrong?
We're trying to. Look at that, where it won't slide on in the center. This hole's just a little bit smaller than the other wheels the Blazer's ever had, so it won't fit over this.
So you gonna grind that down?
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't have a clue.
Think?
I want to think. It was just put the tire on.
Think there's a
Yeah, one of these brainless operations turned into a big old deal.
It shouldn't be a big old deal. Just smooth out the edges and slide her in.
Well, the whole thing's too big.
The whole thing, what is it behind it too?
Well, here, we'll drop it off and I'll show you.
Oh! Oh yeah. I just thought it was a lip.
Nope.
Nope, it's the whole thing.
It could have been easy.
Uh-huh.
Well, they're sure pretty and worth whatever it is.
Well, you keep saying that.
I say you just take this off and have another one. You can swap it.
Well, it's all welded on.
It's like,
Oh, I didn't know that was all one piece. You'd have to redo all of this. What's gonna fit?
I was worried that the plate wasn't going to fit inside that wheel, but it is. Huh.
So now you really gotta do something.
I think this.
Oh yeah, you didn't see that? We
I
changed
didn't
that?
see that you put the sticker there.
We kind of, you know, changed our license plate just a little bit. Took off the ugly vintage truck and put on the Blazer sticker. So how come it fits on here, but not on there?
Because this is a little bigger than that.
So this was always bigger than what was there.
4.5, yeah.
Yeah, but it was nice because with those wheels, it was a really good pilot, but it just grabbed on.
It just sat on there. Well, I just got to dig through my stuff because I got to have something that's small enough to fit through that, but big enough that I could carry my spare hub.
Oh, that's actually a hub.
That's a spare for the front end. Yeah.
So when I break one, I have a spare.
Can't you just grind this down some?
It's exhaust pipe. It's really thin.
Oh.
Yeah. So like 070 wall or something. Okay.
Here comes the long thought process. See you soon.
Yeah. Pretty much.
He's headed home. Still can't do it. Ignition switch out. Why are you
There's a new
replacing
one.
it?
It was getting pretty janky, so it was gooey and nasty and
Jinky. There's a word for you. It's like Velma saying jinkies. Is it jinkies?
or is it Velma? I was thinking it was Daphne.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure it's Velma.
Huh, okay. Wish Keen was here. He's the Scooby-Doo pro, so.
Put it in the comments who you think it is and what that word is.
All right. Let's see if we get this thing stuck up in here.
See it through the hole.
Microphone's chasing me.
Get this done and then you're gonna come in and take me out.
Maybe.
Date night.
Yeah. Wasn't sure if you were gonna come home and still like me, so.
I only went to Costco.
Exactly.
Yay.
Pliers. Well, almost. I just gotta. That's gotta be straight up. That's all. I just gotta grab a pair of pliers and twist that a little.
I just think you might have a problem when you have that many pliers.
Oh, I have more problems than you could shake a stick at.
Oh, it moved.
There we go.
Yep, she just looks good. I guess it's Bob, so it's he looks good.
Time to change some doors. Get rid of these. Put those on. So much easier to drive with those. I gotta change the strike plates. Reuses the same hinges. It's pretty easy to do. Takes about probably 10 or 15 minutes per side to change these doors, get them adjusted. And then I've got brackets so I can reuse the mirrors. They just bolt on right there.
Check it out.
I'm so ready to go for a drive.
I was gonna say that means it's finally cool enough that we can take it out playing without wanting to melt.
And it's cool enough we can actually go drive it in the evenings too and enjoy it.
Yay!
Yeah. Pretty well ready to go drive now, so I think I'll dive into this spare tire carrier. Because of the different offset of the wheels, this sticks out 1.25 inches too long, so I gotta cut this weld, cut 1.25 inches off of this, and then weld it all back together with a new piece for the hub to fit in. But the big dilemma is, what am I gonna put there? Because it needs to be about 4 5/8, something like that. And this is 5 inch. This is a piece of 5 inch exhaust pipe. So I've got this piece of 4-inch exhaust pipe that's already been flared a little bit on the end. As you can see, that isn't quite big enough and I need to expand that end. So I'm hoping that this expander here will do the job. So I'm going to play with this, see if I can make it work. If I can, then I'll take it apart. Well, it looks like it's working. We'll keep moving along and see if this will, see if we can make something usable. Getting closer. If it just fits around the outside of that hub, it'll still fit in that wheel, so we're getting really close. All right, I think I got it. It's reasonably round and reasonably straight, so I don't feel too bad about it. It's not perfect, but it'll do. So.
Update. Caden's down there working on it. What are you doing, Caden?
I gotta pull the transfer case out because we did something stupid with the speed sensor. And anyway, so yeah. Yep, and I'm gonna make the most of it because the transfer case doesn't clear the floor right now, so.
Okay. You heard that. After the spare tire carrier off the bumper. And there might be a chance that this tire will fit on that after we cut 1.5 inches out of it. Hey, Kyler.
Hey.
They got trans case out, trans case down out, and front. Oh, that's good. So.
Oh, hi!
Hey.
Okay, Ken.
God, you didn't even get the video of us having to bench press the transfer case out. Come on, Corbin.
A lot of that work was just to get this guy out. I mean, some of this stuff kind of had to come off anyway, but this is look at the bottom of the speed sensor, so.
Okay. So, update. He's got, I don't even know what I should call it. But put it off and get it all thrown down. Oh. That. Turn down.
Oh,
Off.
you got in, didn't even know you had the camera going. Yep, just got to cut this off, huh?
Yeah, just gotta cut this plate off.
Careful, that's sharp. So now I got to cut that plate off for the tire carrier for the new wheel, huh? Yep. And then weld the new piece in the middle.
Right here.
Oh, yep. So we got to weld that on, huh? After, well, I got to make the end piece to go on it.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
you
well,
still have your spare hub.
yep, it's on my spare hub. How's it going in here for Caden?
Oh, you
Let's
got
go
the
look.
it's the transmission off.
You got the transfer case out?
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Caden had to pull the transfer case out. When we originally set this up for the speed sensor, we put a tone wheel right here on the transfer case input so we could keep the cable driven speedometer. And when we did that, we put the sleeve in there to put the speed sensor in. But for some reason, I have no remembrance of or a slightest clue why I did it, but we didn't thread that. So the speed sensor was just glued into that sleeve.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway, so it broke.
So yeah, it broke.
I had to fish that out of here.
Oh, I know what we did. Look at the end of that.
Yeah, it's threaded.
It's threaded, so we threaded the end of that. I remember that now. I was thinking that was attached better to the speed sensor than it is. I remember that now. Yeah, we just run a dye down it. But that didn't work.
Oh yeah.
It is threaded right there.
You guys added
I
the
saw
threads on that piece?
Yeah, we did. I remember that now. Okay. I was thinking we just glued it in. I was like, wow, that doesn't seem like something I would do. But threading the end of that, that does sound like something I would do. But it failed. It failed epically, so. So that went on here.
Was that the little magnet piece that you normally see and you just...
Yeah, because you just see that end. And I thought this was one piece, but it just had a piece of plastic or something molded around it to hold it. So when we went to take it off, it twisted the end off.
Oh.
So we got to redo this and make it so that this part threads in. Apparently that wasn't my finest work. We just learned that that doesn't work. So that goes in the tuition pile, and we go to plan at least B. Who knows how many plans we went through before that. So okay.
Cool.
So yeah, we just got to figure out what we're gonna do to put threads in that.
Yeah, do we just like weld another sleeve in and just tap it?
I might have to. I might have to machine a sleeve for it.
Yeah.
All right. What's your next project?
Well, I was thinking about the shifter.
Well, almost 20th time I've videoed. Got an update, so another update.
Yep. I'm just getting the shifter to fit right now. So. What do you need, guys?
Just kind of needs Corbin.
Oh, okay. Yep, I'm just installing the shifter, so.
The camera fell.
There's the tunnel I plan to use. That was just the trick of sliding it on while not having it rub the dash of the shifter. Oh, here we go. That actually fits really good. The shifter sits in there just the way it should, actually. It's a factory 4-speed hole. So like if this had a 4 on the floor, I'm pretty sure that's what this hole would be. But anyway, it's perfect for a floor shifter just like this. But obviously it's an automatic rather than a 4-speed.
The end of this wasn't very square, so I put the hose clamp on it to square it up, and then made a mark all the way around. So I'm just going to take the grinder and grind that so it's square and flat, and then I can weld it. I was able to get this piece cut out of the other cap, so it just needs a little bit of cleanup, and I can weld that on there. And then I got this big plate for the spare tire carrier. It's all ready to go. All of that just to put that pretty spare on here. It's worth it though. It'll be worth it.
So, human error, not update, human error. Wrong side. We are missing that piece right there. So, human error. And that sure ain't weird around here. Definitely.
Okay, got that all tigged up real quick. So I'll just cool it down in the sink, and then I'll run the grinder around it, and that'll be ready to weld onto that plate. Got everything welded up, ground and cleaned. If you're wondering why this weld looks like copper, it's because I welded it with silicone bronze. I find it a little easier to weld this kind of stuff. This is basically sheet metal to that thick plate, so it has a lot lower melting point. So I did that with the TIG. And then I got this plate welded onto the tire carrier. So I offset it, the plate just a little bit more towards the center of the blazer, so hopefully this bigger tire doesn't block so much of the tail light. After this cools down a little bit, I'll get it painted, be ready to put back on. Well, I think that about wraps it up for me for one day. Did get quite a bit done today and this weekend. Got the tube doors on, got that ignition switch replaced, but the main thing is got this tire carrier all modified so I can get the fancy new wheel put on there. So you can see I got it painted up, and after the paint dries I'll get those wheel studs pulled through, get the tire put on. I think Bob's ready to go play. Maybe a little cleanup work. It's been sitting a while, so everything's kind of dirty. Labor Day's coming. Time to go play. And that also means it's cooling down enough that I can go drive the Blazer some more. So, okay, that does it for me. Remember, a friend will accept you the way you are, but a true friend will leave you better than when he found you. Thanks for watching.